everyone, and welcome back to Life in the Wings. Today's a different episode. I'm in different surroundings, and I'm joined by the wonderful George Crawford.
Hello, hello, hello.
I love the way you hold the mic. Hello, hello, hello. So for people that don't know, George is currently in the Legally Blonde UK tour playing Emmett. So he's currently in Plymouth at the minute, which is my hometown. And we're in his gorgeous dressing room, which
This is the nicest dressing room I've ever been in.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
I mean, this is given...
Like a set.
Yeah.
A set.
Yeah, this is given like studio. It's given little like Airbnb vibes.
Yeah.
It's got...
I'd stay here.
Yeah, so would I actually. Welcome to Plymouth, first of all.
Thank you.
And congratulations on just being married.
Thank you.
He said earlier about his wife, and I was like, does that feel weird? So we always start the podcast with quick fire questions.
Hit me.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Audition or self-tape?
Audition.
Town or tour?
I know it's quick fire.
No, it doesn't
It's
have
a really
to be.
tough one. They both have pros and cons.
Yeah.
I think with touring, you're in a new city every week,
Yeah.
and it makes the whole tour and the whole experience go incredibly quickly because
You're constantly
I'm
on
in
the
a
go.
new room every week. You're in a new theatre every week. It's a different kind of audiences who will laugh at different things every week, and you get time to experience the different cities and different cultures all around the UK and Ireland and Wales and Scotland.
Yeah.
And then in town, it is seen as the like
It's seen as
creme
just
de la
like...
creme.
Yeah.
Which I think it very much is from like tourism and the financial side and the kind of security of just being one place and going to work. But sometimes it can feel like work.
Does it feel a bit monotonous sometimes?
It depends on your company
Yeah.
and
yeah.
how well you're able to keep things fun and exciting.
Yeah, and fresh.
And also if people want to have fun and have a laugh, because I think touring is a lot more social because they do become your family.
Yeah, of course.
Whereas in town, people will do their job and then go back to their families.
So basically your answer is none of them and just both.
Yeah, I'll do anything.
Fair enough. I'll just sing. Singing round or dancing round first?
Singing round.
Yeah, I thought that was coming. Ballad or upbeat?
Ballad.
Oh, I thought you were going to say upbeat. Okay.
In an audition, a ballad, because
Okay.
I think if you're just having a piano, a ballad will always sound better.
Yeah,
than just
I
having
agree.
a Twinkle twinkle.
Yeah, I agree.
Twinkle twinkle.
Love interest or playing the baddie?
I want to play a baddie.
I thought you might say
I
that.
really do. I'm very fortunate that I'm playing the nice guy.
Yeah.
In this, and I've always played like more twee, upbeat
Yeah.
things. I want a challenge now.
It is fun. I played in Panto. I played the Wicked Stepsister, and it was
no,
actually
you didn't.
just. He's so funny. Fewer auditions or inundated with auditions?
Fewer.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. And then just last one, just for fun, a meal out or an activity?
An activity.
Yeah, I'm like that.
Yeah, get me in an escape room.
Oh, and I love an escape room.
There's one in Plymouth I'm looking at going to.
Oh, is there?
Near where I'm staying. Do you know the like where the cinema and Crazy Golf and like is it called the Barcode?
Oh, that's
one
very
there.
new. Is it there? Oh, I love an
So
escape
if you're going
room.
to Plymouth,
Go to the escape room. Oh my God, I'm so good at escape rooms as well. Okay, so some background about you. So you went to Kappa College.
I did.
I actually know someone that
Rep
went.
Kappa College.
I know someone that went there, and they have the same surname as you, Olivia Crawford. I went to Bird with her.
Oh, I know exactly. Yes, she was the year above me.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
You're not related?
No.
I didn't know.
Crawford is my middle name.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the T.
So my full name officially is George Samuel Crawford Griffiths.
Griffiths.
And I changed it when I was at Arts Ed because
Oh.
Griffiths is a mouthful.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
Oh, so it wasn't that it was taken. It was just, it was a
Yeah.
mouthful.
I was like, Crawford I think sounds stronger. It's still got something to do with my family.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I wish I changed my name because I just feel like Charlotte Neal doesn't have a ring to it. I feel like it's very like
And the C is then further up in a register. So in auditions, it was like...
switched on. You are. That's so funny.
That was just by chance. I was like, oh yeah, that's exactly why I did it.
But do you like that though? Because what about dance rounds? Like you don't have a lot of time to...
I'd rather it's then there instead of watching people do it, I then go, I'm just watching people go, no, they're sick.
And then
it's
be
gone.
like...
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. So you went to Kappa and then you went to Arts Ed.
I did.
Graduated 2019.
Woo.
In a nutshell, how was Arts Ed?
Very good, very challenging. I actually think going to Kappa was the real kickstart of why I'm where I am in my career, because I was no way near at the top of where the kind of my singing and my acting was always pretty decent, but my dancing was I was very much step click in the background. And I just pushed myself so hard, because I was like, well, if this is the competition in a college, what's it going to be like when I'm auditioning for further education, never mind then being in a professional industry. So then when I got to Arts Ed, I ended up being in the top set of the kind of dance of my year, which I was like, oh wow, I did not expect that.
Amazing.
But was still nowhere near the top of what that group of boys were.
Understood.
I was in classes with boys who have been in Billy Elliot when they were younger, and in like world champion tap dancers. Again, so I never settled for them going, oh, I'm in the top. Like I was like, but I'm not there.
So you had the right mindset. I feel like people that go to Arts Ed, because I have a few friends that went to Arts Ed, and when I was younger, it was always like, Arts Ed is known as like the pinnacle of like the colleges. But I feel like at that age, I didn't have the right mindset, and it sounds like you did. Like you were very focused, and I don't know, what I'm trying to say is a lot of my friends who went to Arts Ed have similar mindsets than what you're saying. Did it feel like that when you were there?
When I was there, I think I was just in a headspace of going, you have to take each class, one class at a time, and then that then becomes one day at a time. If I'm then already thinking of, I need an agent and I need to be in an audition by third year, the whole process was just going to be awful. But I did very much, as soon as I entered a room to do tap or a singing lesson, I was like, everything else is just shh, and then you're just focusing on that lesson.
See, I feel like I spent a lot of my years at college being in my own head, and like I remember even in dance classes, I'm very similar to you, where dance wasn't my forte back then, and I felt so embarrassed like dancing in front of my peers. And I think when I look back now, I wish I didn't have that mindset, and I wish I just had the mindset of like working. And
also a lot of the time, like you could get up and start dancing and thinking everyone's watching me, and this is the same in auditions as well. Everyone else is just going, what's the choreo?
Yeah.
No one cares about what you're doing.
It's so true.
If I've ever done any kind of like Q&A in any colleges or an arts ed, as an example, I go, no one cares what you're doing.
It's actually so true. I just realised I did an audition recently and I didn't watch one person do the dance because I was going over it so much in my head.
But then there'll be people there going, oh, I hope people don't think I'm rubbish. No one cares.
Yeah, no one cares.
No one cares. Yeah.
And also, I saw, did you do the Edinburgh Fringe?
I did.
During training? Was it during training?
It was the year from college then going to Arts Ed.
Oh, so it was just before.
Yeah.
How was that? I've never been.
It was great. It was really cool.
Was it?
It was really cool. I'd love to do it again now as like a professional performer.
Yeah.
I was performing in 2 shows at the same time whilst I was there.
Oh, wow.
I did a show called No Horizon, which they pinned it as the Yorkshire Les Mis, but it wasn't received very well.
Oh, okay.
And then I did a show with Kappa, which was like a showcase of American songs which were like associated with America. It's like American Girl.
Oh, okay.
Midnight Train to Georgia, and like they just found
like a song cycle type.
Yeah,
thing.
and they called it Stateside, and it was like Empire State of Mind and stuff.
I've heard that when you go to the Edinburgh Fringe, there's like people that are doing like monologues with just like a hat in front, or is that not true?
It's like, do you know all the kind of memes and Instagram reels that people make of like POV, you're at a Fringe festival,
yeah,
and it'll be like people like going around like this and going, come see me at 2 p.m.
That's what I'm picturing.
It is like that, yeah.
Oh my God, that must be
it's so cool.
fun.
And also when you I performed at Underbelly as a venue, and it was the same year that Six went to the Fringe Festival as well.
Oh wow!
And I was like, what is this show sold out all the time? Six sounds rubbish.
My God!
Yeah,
isn't that crazy?
Yeah. But is it when you perform at an Underbelly venue, you get to then go to watch any of the Underbelly shows for free?
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what you mean by an Underbelly venue. What does that mean?
Underbelly is so you've got Underbelly, which is like a pool of theatres in one section, and then you've also got there's one in Pleasance. It's like
is it like different sections?
Yeah,
and people have tickets for that section. And
yeah,
can go
so like
see any
I'm performing
shows.
in Underbelly main stage, a bit like a festival.
Oh,
You'll have like I can't even
I
think.
feel like I need to go there to experience it. It
I can't
sounds
remember.
so
You got
fun.
Underbelly, Pleasance, and other things. And because I was performing in an Underbelly theatre,
Yeah.
it's like an ATG as an example. If I perform in an ATG show, I can go and watch any other ATG shows for free.
Oh,
But-
so you were able to perform and watch?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because if I was only doing a 8 p.m. slot on a Tuesday, a Wednesday, and a Thursday,
Yeah.
then Friday, Saturday, Monday, I've got free to do whatever I want.
Unreal.
It's very
Free
cool, very
entertainment
cool.
as well. So you graduated from Arts Ed. That was 2019, I want to say.
Yeah.
How did you find the industry once graduating?
My journey into the industry is very specific,
Okay.
and I was very fortunate that things kind of landed the way that they did. And you do 2 years at college and 3 years at Arts Ed to be in the mindset that you do your third year shows, you then have to get an agent, and then you start auditioning, and then you hopefully get a show.
Yeah.
And basically, I was doing my third year show at the time. I was doing Newsies, and they had like a what's the word? Like an industry week, and they had casting directors come in, and you just went in and sang a song for them.
Did you play Jack?
I didn't know. No, I was
Oh.
Finch.
I thought you were going to say I was fuming.
Yeah, so Pippa was there, and I knew that. No, sorry. Yeah, Natalie Gallagher for Pippa and I knew that they were auditioning for Book of Mormon, and that's a show that I've always been like, that would be a dream to do. So I sang a song which I thought was very specific to that show,
Oh, wow.
which then led to an audition out of Arts Ed, and then one more audition, and then I got Book of Mormon. So like 2 or 3 auditions, and I was like,
Oh, wow.
oh right,
This
like
is it.
oh, and that wasn't me then going, oh, that was easy.
No.
I just happened to be the right jigsaw piece at that moment
Yeah.
in time to go, we're just looking for an ensemble who can be a second cover Cunningham, and I just happened to go in and then go,
You were second cover Cunningham?
yeah,
Oh, my God. Did you go on?
never.
No way.
But I then, during the show, during the run, someone, the first cover Price got a vocal injury. He had to leave. Then my mate Alex Hatton then went first cover, and then I auditioned, and then they put me in second cover.
Oh,
So
my
I
goodness.
ended up covering both, and I went on for Price, but never for Cunningham.
How was that?
Which is crazy, mental. I did the
That's
closing night.
high.
Yeah, I did the closing night of Amsterdam,
Oh, because it was the tour. It was the tour, wasn't it?
and that
UK
was just
International
so
Tour.
surreal.
Oh
And that's
my
that,
gosh.
that as well as Newsies was the show that I was singing in the car all the way to college.
And how old were you at that point? Because you must have been really young to be playing Out of Price.
21, 22?
I was still at college then. I couldn't fathom playing a lead in a UK and international tour at 21 years old.
But I think when you're that age, you don't think of that.
That's
You've
so
got like no
true.
inhibitions. You're just like, this is the industry. This is normal.
That's so true.
I was just like, stand here, yeah, sing this, yeah, fine.
Because I was like a baby. I was like a baby at 21.
Yeah.
So from Book of Mormon, where did you go from there?
COVID. And then
I went to COVID.
Yeah, went home. And then
Was that during the tour it got shut?
that was during the tour. Yeah. So we did about 9 months. We did like a huge stint. We did 3 months in Manchester. We did this was my favourite tour because you were sat down in places for a while. And you had to really
okay.
experience, like, I was a month in Amsterdam, 3 weeks in Germany, 4 weeks in Switzerland over Christmas.
Oh
like,
my gosh, that's
ridiculous.
insane,
Yeah, so
yeah.
cool. And so then we shot, and then I auditioned for Waitress. And originally I was in for Ensemble, Cover Earl, Cover Doctor. And I was like, I'm not Cover Earl. Like that.
Sorry, who's Al? I actually recently
Earl
just
is
saw
like
it.
the nasty guy with the guitar.
Oh, yes. Oh, him.
You know what I mean? I was
You
like,
don't give nasty
you-
vibes.
You're having a laugh.
I mean, you wanted to play the baddie.
Bloody, I know. So I went in and I did my own song, and then they went, let's bring him in for cover Ogie, cover Doctor. Did that, did the material, did the Doctor stuff, and they were like, cool. And I did the Ogie stuff, and it was very much like a situation where
Yeah.
like you could tell there was a kind of energy shift.
Yeah.
And then my agent called me and said, you've got a final for Waitress. I was like, oh, great, cool. And he went, yeah, they want to see you for the part of Ogie. And I was like,
And this is during COVID?
this was when we'd just come out of COVID.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you never, the Book of Mormon finished, you never went
Yeah,
back to it after
no,
COVID?
yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, did the tour not resume? Or
It did resume.
Right, got you.
But because we didn't know what
Was
things
happening.
were looking like.
Yeah, of course.
The opportunity to audition for, and also, like I did a show at the Fringe Festival at upstairs at the Gatehouse. I did a show called Forever Plaid there, and I was auditioning for waitress whilst I did that.
Yeah.
And there was still no news on what was happening with Mormon. It was just like
Everything was up in
because
the air.
it's a big show.
Yeah.
So that was just kind of on pause. So my agent was like, "Look, we might as well put you in for waitress because we don't know if Mormon is ever going to kind of go out on the road again." And then auditioned for that and got it, and it was just so surreal. And
Unreal.
with my partner at the time, I ended up putting a pie in the oven and then putting it on the table to go like.
Oh my God. Okay, so talking about auditioning, what are you like as an auditionee? Are you quite cool, calm, collected? Are you like, this is the worst thing possible?
I'd like to believe I'm always pretty chill.
Oh,
I like
okay.
to just go in and I really take away the I like going and just going like, this is me, this is George. I'm not auditioning for your show, I'm just showing you who I am. And going like,
I love that.
He'd be nice to work with.
Yeah.
I think I don't know how I kind of came across that. I don't know what noise that was.
I did think that. I was like, you like to, so it's like taking the pressure off a bit.
Yeah, because then you can just go in and like the best. I think. I mean, don't do it intentionally, but when I've gone in and tripped up, or I've gone in and I've brought a massive water bottle in and they've gone, "Are you thirsty?" Like those moments,
so stupid. I love
it
that.
just like breaks away any
Breaks
of
the ice.
I'm coming to do your show.
Yeah.
And please, thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah.
Like some of my best auditions is. Can I swear?
Yeah, of course you can.
Is when I've gone in and gone, fuck, sorry, can we start again?
Oh my gosh, I totally
And
agree.
because they just go, oh, he's a human being.
Yeah,
I'm not a robot.
That's exactly it. So when I first was auditioning from college, I was the opposite of you. I was like, oh my God, I'm auditioning for Les Mis. My voice wasn't right. It was all screechy because I was like, oh my God, it's Les Mis, it's Les Mis. And I just had, the stakes were too high for me. And then over the years, I've just kind of haven't given a shit, but just like.
But that is,
Yeah.
if you go in like you don't give a shit,
And those
you
are the
always
jobs
do
that you
so much better.
Yeah, so much better, right?
And it's not even going in like, I'm better than this.
No.
It's just going, if I get it, if I don't, it's not going to ruin my life.
It's a different attitude. And I was in for, I always remember this audition. I was in for Penny for Hairspray in Royal Caribbean. And I don't know what came out of my voice, but it was like, honestly, it was like a cat screaming. And I stopped and I laughed so much. And I was like, guys, we cannot even ignore what just came out of my mouth. And like you said, it completely broke the ice. Then when I did it again, I felt way less nervous. And I thought, when I walked out, I thought, God, I didn't get that. I got all the way to the finals. I mean, I didn't book it, but like it didn't infringe on me.
Yeah.
Because you're human, right?
And the only, that sounds so dramatic. One of the few auditions where I've really gone, I am not myself in this situation, is one where I really wanted it and was too busy thinking about what that would mean for me in my life instead of just doing the show and doing. Yeah, I put pressure on. If I got this, it means that I might be able to like have this much money, which means I could then potentially get a deposit for this. I don't often do that, but I was going.
Really?
And it's hard as well when you're in a situation where people are going, you'd be perfect for that. You're going to get that. You're going to be so good.
Extra pressure.
People are supportive, but then you just go, well, then if I don't get it, I've let everyone down. And I've only done that on like the odd occasion where I've been like, I do really want this.
Can we talk about Newsies?
Absolutely.
I saw you in Newsies.
It's not weirdly. I was speaking about Newsies last night to Annabelle Terry, who's in our show and plays Vivian. She's fantastic. And I said, I still do get emotional thinking about what that show was, because that was my like absolute bucket list dream role to get to do on a Thursday. Like getting to play Jack Kelly was just like.
I read in an article actually that when I was doing my little research about you, you said in an article before you were in Newsies that was your dream role.
Yeah.
What was it like singing? I think I might have messaged you, or maybe because I think I went to the press night. Maybe I remember being with someone, and I was like, I have to go out to him, or I have to.
There was a
message
media
you.
night which
yes,
happened.
that's what I went to.
Right.
I think I went up to you because when I tell you, like, you were so phenomenal.
Oh.
No, seriously, like you were so phenomenal, and I remember thinking, I actually just have to tell him. And I think I either went up to you or I messaged you and whatever. But honestly, like, watching it, I mean, I love the musical anyway. And like, to watch you sing up on the barrier, like
special.
Santa Fe,
I know.
like, I cannot even imagine like what little Jack.
It's there's such rare occasions.
I don't know why I just called you Jack. Sorry, George.
No, I just let it slide.
No,
It's quite cool.
It's because we were talking about Jack.
There's such rare occasions in shows where you get the opportunity to be completely by yourself with a massive band and a little spotlight on you, and just that exact moment is exactly what you dream of when you're a child.
Yeah.
Of like when people will put on little shows in the rooms or like singing in the car, if you could like snapshot into the exact moment that you felt, you'd go, and I'm not even joking, every time I'd go like, save my place, I'll be there. There's a bit of, I'd always cry. Like every time I go, and then after I've done the big note at the end and it would be blackout, if there was night vision, people would see this.
No way!
And everyone would cheer and I'd go,
Because you also had like the bars there as well, didn't you? And you,
and I was
gosh.
watching a video last night of that, and I said to Annabelle, I was like, people would never know I am gripping for dear life just to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it wasn't, that song alone is tough, but you've just had all of Seize the Day. Then Matt Cole was like, yeah, let's make it a really like acrobatic fight, and then I think Jack Kelly should then run around the whole arena. No, he should swing in on a rope swing, climb up a ladder, and then have like maybe one count of 8 to get his breath back.
Yeah, sounds perfect,
And
right?
you'd sprint round the back. There'd be someone there waiting with a water bottle, and I'd go, oh my god,
Oh my gosh, no way.
And then whilst I was doing that, I'd then go and do the biggest breath that I could, because I was like,
just
I
like
need to kind of
re-ground yourself.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you think anything will top that moment? Like, do you have something in mind that you're like, oh, this would top it, or is it just nah? You're like,
At this
I'm
moment
good.
in time, no, yeah, because I also think because I was the alternate in it, and I lived for those shows, and whenever I loved the show anyway, but because it was a dream role, I knew that it wasn't every single day that I got to do it. So when I did get to do it, I savoured every single moment and bead of sweat that happened when I got to play that part.
What was your audition song for it?
So, again, there's no kind of normal trajectory into your where it kind of ended up. I auditioned for Jack, did self-tapes, went in person, and then that kind of that stopped because they found their Jack, and then that was the end of the road for me for News. Nothing else happened with it.
Oh, really?
And then I got a random email saying, can you come in for a Delancey, but cover Davey, cover Crutchy? And I was like, I've just been auditioning for Jack here, and now I'm doing something completely different. So went in with Seize the Day, his speech, a bit of some dialogue, and then Crutchy's letter from the refuge, and then some Crutchy dialogue. And I remember just going, and again, I was not nervous because I was like, I mean, if I just get to be part of the show, like, because again, dream show to do.
Yeah.
And then did all my material, and then I will never forget this, and this is one of the best things ever. Nigel Lilly, who is genius musical supervisor, just done everything. He just went, George, can you just go outside for 1 second? And I knew that was a good thing for some reason. It wasn't like, he's so bad.
Yeah.
And he came out and went, I just want you to come back in. Can you just sing the end of Santa Fe for me? And I was like,
you're like, this
is
the moment.
Yeah, literally. I was like, oh, sick. And I've been singing that song since I was 14.
Yeah.
I don't have to go, yeah, can you just give me 2 seconds? I was like,
you're
it's there, it's ready to go.
Oh my God, this has been ready for 15 years.
And I went, and it went from doo-doo-doo, where does it say you got it? To the end.
Oh, so
and
it
just like flew out of me.
Yeah.
And then he went, cool. Thank you so much. And then the next day I got a call.
It's like you were destined.
Yeah.
Like it just, everything fell into place. Right moment, right time. Like, yeah. Unreal.
Oh, it was so special, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
just thinking
that.
about it, I'm like, well, that's...
Yeah, that's so
it's
cool.
rare to have those moments, especially when you... when your career is your career and it's work. It's so nice to reflect back on those little moments of like, that was such a special moment to have.
And especially with like the thousands of people in this industry that are like still trying to like bash down doors and stuff. Oh, we've got some singing outside. Yeah, especially with people that are still trying to bash down doors and stuff, it really makes you think, God, I am so lucky to actually do what I do and have the opportunities that I've had.
100%.
I could literally sit and chat all day about what you've done. Before we talk about Legally Blonde, we have to talk about it. Gatsby.
Yes.
Loved it. Loved it. Also, I thought on the way here, was it you that went like viral for
Doing the silly videos.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I only realised on the way here because I was thinking, oh, you're in Gatsby, and I was like, I watched that, and I was like, wait, how did that? Right, for people that don't know, explain what it was.
So do you know what? I was never actually going to put a video online.
Oh no way.
Yeah, Joel Montague was like, this should go viral if you put this on. I just can't be bothered. I was like, I didn't do it for that. I just did it for,
it was
fun.
clout,
It was
yeah.
stupid. And basically, there was always a moment in the show where I had to wait to then take off a drinks trolley. And for some reason, just Jamie started making it an action to look into the wing to then go, there's something I want to show you. Like he'd go,
Like a thought.
yeah. And then one day he clocked that I was standing there. And I just went, that is it?
Just literally
And
like
then
a
and he
smile.
went, well, I know he's there now, so I'm always going to look into the wing. And then it became more like, and it got more and more stupid.
You were like given full costume at some point.
And he went, and I said, look, if I ever do anything silly, he went, there is literally nothing you could do that's going to make me laugh. Like,
and you were like,
I challenge you. He went,
you were like, challenge accepted.
all right, you've said it. And the only reason that it was allowed to get to the level that it did is because I did it the right way. And
Right.
I said, I'm thinking of doing this today. Could I use that prop there? And could I use this? And
Right.
as long as it goes back.
So you
everyone was on board. It was fantastic. And also, it was really important. And I would have stopped it if it ever got anything worse than if it distracted from what's going on stage
of
or
course.
distracted the audience.
Yeah, of course. And as long as you
yeah.
cleared everything through, are you give me like jokester vibes then? Are you
Yeah.
kind of like the prankster of like Cass and like giving it the upbeat energy?
I definitely give the upbeat energy.
Yeah.
I on a Saturday I'll get my speaker out in the hallway and the venues and play Saturday Night.
That's so funny.
Or any other songs that people want to hear.
And do people get involved?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
It's mainly just the girls going to the stage first for
Yeah.
oh my god, and then the guys go down a bit later. But just to
Pump everyone up.
I'd like to believe I am the morale Mr. Motivator kind of
I
thing.
love that.
Especially I'm not on stage for 25 minutes, so I'm like
Oh, are you not?
No.
The first 25 minutes, you're not on stage? I've seen it as well.
I'm like I might as well do
Watching
something.
today. Let's talk about Legally Blonde while we're on it.
Yes.
Emmett, Legally Blonde. Was it a dream role?
I've said this before in other conversations that for me, I wanted to work with Nikolai.
Yes.
I think he's done some amazing things, and I know that he creates such an incredible room to work in. And I think when you have gone from quite mainstream shows where you are a cog in the machine because they know what works, so you don't have much freedom, to then have the opportunity to completely create the mapping of your character and things are being delivered a certain way because you've done your own research into why you think he would approach a conversation in that way. And he
Yeah.
goes, yeah, love it, go for it.
Oh, so it's quite a collaborative feel.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
like
gosh,
the most I've
the-
ever experienced. Yeah.
So when I did Bonnie and Clyde last year, our director was also exactly the same. And that was my first professional job on land. And I found it really it was so liberating, but I also found it really strange because it...
Hello.
Man.
Yeah.
Are you? Sorry.
Come on, come say hello.
Come in, who is it?
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
I'm just saying I got you a cottage cheese.
So Lauren's just walked in and there's a cottage cheese for George.
Sorry, guys. It's a
Yes, yeah, so it's a collaborative feel.
Yeah, like just fantastic and
It's nice to be able to have an opinion on a role as well.
100%.
And was he the type of director where like, not that you could question, but you were able, not question in the sense of question his decision, but question something if you didn't quite get it. And yeah,
100%,
and he was
yeah.
open to hearing about
yeah,
it.
and even like he let you put ideas forwards, and even if he was like, even if subconsciously without him showing it was like, it's a terrible idea, he'd go, cool, try it, put it on his feet, see how it feels, and then we can discuss. And I do it and go, that was awful, I don't know why I suggested that. But at least he's not
That
just
did not
gone,
feel good.
no.
Yeah.
He's gone, yeah, give it a go.
He's allowed you
It
to
was
let play.
like there was amples of time, even though there's only like 3 or 4 weeks rehearsals, but it felt like you had a month to play and create.
Yeah.
Like, one thing I suggested,
Tell me, please.
I was like, maybe like, because it's set now, I was like, maybe Emmett, like, for chip on his shoulder, like, he's on a run, and he runs in and goes, hey, oh, whoa, what's up, Doc? And I'm like, yeah, try it. And I literally went, yeah, we're not doing this. We're just not doing it.
Uncomfortable.
Yeah, I went, no. And another thing, I was like,
You don't know until you try, though.
in Legally Blonde, because she's just been like, I got coming going, hey, there she is, intern of the year. I was like, this is going to be the moment that he's going to basically tell Elle that he loves her. Spoiler. And I was like, maybe like he has like a bouquet of flowers or something. And I was like, I know that sounds kind of like obvious and cheap. He was like, no, can we get some flowers for when we do Legally Blonde in a minute? Came in. And as soon as I put it in my hand, I went, I'm so sorry. This feels awful. Because I was on like, if I'm going to try and hold a hand, I'm going to be like,
Oh, yeah.
it's like, it's just a distraction. He went, well, at least you found it.
Oh my God,
And those
I love
moments I then go,
that.
you're amazing.
Yeah.
And so many people go, I don't want to work with anyone again other than Nikolai.
Yeah, I've heard it's
and you
incredible.
completely understand it.
So much better than just being like, right, so you're going to stand here on number 7,
Yeah.
deliver the lines,
Yeah.
then we're going to move you to number 8. It just
Yeah.
doesn't feel as authentic and organic. So we're going to move on to the next section of the podcast, which is called Backstage Drama. And, oh, cheesy, love it. And this is a section where I basically ask if you have any funny stories or any, like, unhinged moments.
On this one? Or
No,
any?
on your life. No, on musical theatre world.
In my final for Mormon, I met Anne Garofino, who is the worldwide producer for Book of Mormon.
Oh, wow.
Has been with the show since the very beginning. It was Anne Garofino. Casey wasn't there. It was Anne Garofino. It was the British associate choreographer, and it was the associate director. Finished all my stuff, and I'm Northern, if anyone can't tell. And and we finished all the stuff, and then Anne Garofino, she said, "Would this be your professional debut? Like, if you got the job?" I went, "Yeah, it would." She went, "Okay, cool." And then down the line, she likes the idea of giving people an opportunity.
Oh, I love that.
And she went, right, guys, thank you. That's everything. I went, all right, ta-ra. And that doesn't sound like such a big thing, but I could just imagine then Anne Garofino going, "Terrar? What's terrar?"
I did think when you said ta-ra, I was like, that's a choice.
I was like, "Ta-ra, all right, thank you."
Ta-ra.
I went out going, "Ta-ra."
In an audition.
You're gonna think I'm speaking like a different language.
I love that.
That's
Talking about Book of Mormon, it just sparked a memory. When I first worked there, 2017, clueless, just graduated. I refused to let Sonia Friedman in because she didn't have a ticket.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I can laugh
That's
about it
great.
now. At the time,
Did she go, "I own this"?
yeah, no, and too right. Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Because DMT as a company is quite strict on like who you let into the building, like the security and stuff, and they're like, you do not let anyone in without a ticket. People don't cross the barriers. So in my head, I'm like, right, this is my like first job in London. Like, I've got to get everything right. And this woman just like goes walk in, and I'm like, sorry, you can't walk in. And she's like, no, I can. I was like, you can't.
I'm sweating.
Can you imagine? Are you getting secondhand embarrassment?
I'm
Can you
sweating, man.
imagine the embarrassment that I felt?
And she was. I'm Sonia Friedman.
She was literally like, I produce the show. And I was like, yeah, no problem. Just, go in.
I would have quit.
I nearly handed in my resignation.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, that was my unhinged, cringy, awful story.
Another one, but this is actually secondhand embarrassment from my dad. Stephen Aramus is probably one of, if not the biggest, musical supervisor, I'd say, in the world. He did the Wicked musicals, Book of Mormon, the Wicked film. Anything massive, you look in the programme, it's probably Stephen Aramus.
Yeah.
And he was here through rehearsals, through tech, and opening the show in Manchester, as well as Casey, who was the original director and choreographer. And we'd opened the show, and then there's a bar next to the Palace Theatre, and Stephen Aramus went outside for a cigarette, and my dad at the time also smoked and went outside. My dad didn't know who Stephen Aramus was.
If that was my mum, I'd have to babysit.
And I didn't know I didn't know this was happening
Right.
at all. And my dad was like, "Are you associated with the show at all? I went, yeah, I'm kind of associated with the music. I went, oh, cool. The bass could just be a bit louder.
No.
Like I just wanted like the dum dum dum.
Oh
And
my
apparently
God.
just went,
Not the feedback.
yeah, okay, noted. Cool. Went inside, and I was in the bar, and I saw Stephen and Ramus walk in, and then my dad came over like, just been I went, what did you say? I went,
Yeah.
just the bass needs to be. I went, you need to go. You need to
I
leave right
would
now
be-
because I want to die.
I would be so fuming
Yeah,
at
yeah.
my parents if they did that. Not the feedback.
Yeah, I know. To Stephen and Ramus.
Sorry, just some light feedback. No,
And
so
then-
unapologetically as well.
I know. And then when I was in my Frozen final, Stephen and Ramus was there because of course he worked on that as well. And then
like,
just
"Hey, your
and whilst
dad."
I was leaving, I went, oh sorry, Stephen, bass could be a bit higher.
No, you didn't.
Am
Did
I
he
right?
get it?
Yeah, but I think this would have been. This must have happened. Cut. Cut that guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, not
Who
happening.
does he think he is? Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so funny though. I love that.
I've genuinely not seen him since.
No way. Oh no. So the joke didn't land.
But it was worth it for this moment to tell it right here.
It was all for Life in the Wings podcast.
There you go. Thanks, Stephen.
We talked about it a little bit earlier about like in between auditions and stuff like that. What's the most challenging part that you found of the industry that you didn't know you were going to find challenging?
It's a really, I would say, supporting. I'm going to use my wife in this conversation, supporting other people that are also in the industry, because you're on your own journey, but you're very much a supportive mechanism for other people as well. And I find that any knockbacks that I get, I kind of go, oh, well, any knockbacks that Amy will get, it hits me like 3 times
Yeah.
harder because you want to just go like, hey, you're fine. I'd like to believe I've got quite a good philosophy on anything that I haven't got or anything that I haven't been seen for and stuff, and I just go, it's just not meant for me. And I know that's so, and I know I'm sat in a very privileged position after doing some very nice mainstream jobs that I can be in a position to then go, like, it's like, I must have been okay to do that one and this and go on that tour. So I'm now in a position where I can go, okay, well,
I think
it's not a personal attack.
Yeah, I think-
But it took a bit of time to get there. I was going, oh, is it because I cracked on that? He goes, it doesn't matter. And also, when you get far enough into it, the industry, that you have friends or yourself, and you can sit in on auditions and be a reader or be a runner, and when you experience that side of it, people
you
say to you,
realise.
it's got absolutely nothing to do with you at all.
Yeah.
And you can go in there going, I cracked on the big note. Doesn't matter. Some people that I know have been in auditions and they're gone, the people that were the best people didn't get the job, but the people that came in and might have looked right opposite to someone that they know is going to stay, they go, should we, yeah?
I've watched a casting director watch a self-tape, and they watched it for about 10 seconds, and they said, I won't say who it is, but they basically said, I was like, oh, why didn't you listen to the rest? They were like, oh, his placement very, very twangy. The role needs to be really, really twangy, and he's too.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, and he's probably thinking like, God, that was like maybe.
Spent hours and hours on that. Yeah.
Yeah, and all it is like the placement of his voice doesn't match the character.
And again, with myself, if I'm doing a self-tape, I will literally just shove my thingy in. I'll make it everything presentable. I'll do maybe 2 takes, 3 takes, and go, that'll do.
I'm quite like that.
Because it doesn't, you are not getting, I mean, people can only see what we have on this screen. They can't see everything else which is in this room.
Yeah.
Same with an audition. What you show on a tape, you get a very small idea of what someone's like compared to being in a room and tripping up or having a laugh.
Yeah.
I can't in the middle of a take go, I'm going to do that again because that was rubbish. Are you ready? Can you imagine?
That's why we prefer in-room auditions.
Yeah.
Because you can just be yourself.
So I just don't put any pressure on a self-tape.
I love
At
that.
all, because if you can show a bit of who you are, you can sing a bit, you look like this, that's all they're looking for on a tape.
Do you give a like, hi, I'm George, I'm represented on a tape? No, I don't either.
Fade in.
No.
Fade in.
Hi, Beefy. Fade in.
Head down.
Transition.
Fade up. No.
That's That's so funny.
I try and make it look as professional and as easy to watch as possible because
Yeah.
I always have to then go, if I was in that situation and if I was the casting director, what would I want?
Yeah, you
So
just
I'd
want it
skip to the
straight
bit
in.
where you got the money note straight away, something short and easy to watch, done, bosh.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Does just quickly before we move on to the next section, when you book the roles that you do, does the feeling of like, oh my god, I've booked it, go away, or does it dampen a bit? Like from when you first
Every time?
Yeah.
It's different for different reasons.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Mormon was my professional debut, and that was like at a peak of elation of experiencing that because I was like, oh, like
It's happening.
something's happened.
Yeah.
Waitress was my first part, and that was out of lockdown. And then I then knew that it wasn't a fluke because when I got my first job, I was like, okay, well, I need to eventually do it again and audition for something. And there was a lot of knockdowns in between Mormon and Waitress. Gatsby was my first time then getting to perform in the West End. So that was my West End debut.
At the Coliseum as
Coliseum
well. What the hell?
and with Amy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! Of course.
So there was
so many
that was
stars
so
aligned.
special. And also, my granddad passed away like 2 weeks before I got the call. So, and he knew, and I was staying with him, and I was doing a show in Manchester, and I was travelling down to London, then coming back up to do the show again. So he knew I was auditioning for it, but never got to know if I got it. So then my grandma came to press night, which was very special. So that's why that was special. Like this, it's
Every role has a different feeling.
Like this, my
towards
first
it.
time being a leading role, first time working with Nikolai. So the feeling doesn't go away, but it's a different feeling because of why it's special.
Yeah, love that. We're about to go into our final section of the podcast, which is called the 5-minute call. And this is a section where I just let my guests speak freely about, it can be goals you want to achieve, aspirations. It doesn't have to be like, oh, I want to be this role, but like in life, in theatre, whatever you want. Where do you want to be in the next 5 years or so? Some people just say happy, and I love that.
I am so family orientated, and in fact, in my wedding speech, I spoke very much so on this for me and Amy that I feel like my purpose isn't, and again, this then links into the audition stuff and shows and stuff. That's great, and it's my job, and it's something that I'm okay at. But my purpose in life isn't to be a performer and a West End star. My purpose is to be a good husband and a good dad. That's what that would be my absolute goal.
Yeah.
So anything else is a bonus. I'm just very happy to be here and getting to do this show and bring happiness to people. That's great, but that's not. I don't put pressure on. Oh my God, I didn't get that audition because that's not what brings me happiness.
Yeah.
My happiness at the moment is Amy and my dog.
Oh my God, I absolutely love that.
It's true, but if you're able to find other things other than the industry that make you happy,
Yeah.
you have so much more happiness in what you then do
I
as a
talk
career.
about this. Honestly, I talk about this on the daily, and this is exactly why I started the podcast, because there was one point in my career where like everything relied on auditions, and I was like, this isn't healthy. Like this isn't healthy. Like waiting for the next audition, and now I don't even. I barely think about it until it comes to my inbox. I'm like, oh yeah, because I have other creative things that I'm working
100%.
towards.
For me,
I love that.
if I can pay my rent and pay for Barney's food and be able to go and get the odd coffee, I am easy.
I'm like,
I do not care about what I do because my fulfillment is then going home and having a cup of tea and watching a film. Like
Love that.
that's a lot more important than going, I should be in that show, and because then your energy around the industry and auditions, and you'll then start to compare yourself to other people that are doing shows that you wish you were doing, and it's just not healthy at all.
Yeah.
But 5-year plan would be somehow get a deposit for somewhere for us to settle and then start looking at having a family. But the only way that can really happen is, again, being in kind of financial stability with a show. So we're just trying to navigate that at the moment, really.
You have such a fabulous mindset. I love it.
Thank you.
It's very inspiring. The last question of the podcast, which is a listener question, is what influenced you as a child to perform?
My family. My nana had a dance school. She taught my dad how to dance. She taught my mum how to dance.
That's iconic.
Yeah. And then my mum and dad did Amdram together. So my mum would play Elle Woods, my dad would play Emmett. Then my mum's dad, who's my granddad who passed, he would direct the show. And my dad's mum, who was my nana, would choreograph the show. My mum's sister, my auntie, would also be in the show in some capacity. So I'd just be in rehearsals
Oh
as a
my
baby,
gosh.
like, this is normal.
Oh my gosh,
It was
literally...
normality that...
I love that.
And it wasn't like, you're going to be a performer because we never did it. It was just like, oh, I think I want to do this. And go, yeah, cool. And they supported and still do very much support me, very much support Amy, because they have an idea of what theatre is.
Yeah.
Without it being, I should have done that.
Yeah. Oh my God, that
but my
is
nana, I'd say
brilliant.
my nana was my biggest influence. And she was never like, you are going to do it. When I was eventually like, I don't want to dance anymore, I don't want to do this, she was like, all right, the better. And I used to go to her house and watch Singing in the Rain, Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, Calamity
the old
Jane.
stuff, yeah.
And I just would watch it on repeat, and that was very much my childhood. So I'd say my nana, who's called Jean, and Jean Kelly. So Jean.
Oh my God, Jean
Double Jean.
Squared.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. That's iconic. Just before, I just had a thought, just before we finish the podcast, you're also doing an evening with George Crawford.
Yes, my first ever. I'm terrified.
I was going to say, it's your first ever, like, is it a solo concert? Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah, and Amy's going to come and, it says and guest, but Amy's going to pop in and do
It
some
says and guest,
songs
Amy.
do some duets with me. And it's basically,
I would be...
songs that have kind of got me to where I am now, and then songs that I've sang from shows that I've done, and songs that I'd like to do in the future and stuff. And
do you know what it is for me? It wouldn't be the singing, it's the talking in between. I'd be so scared.
I'll lap it up.
Oh,
yeah.
You've probably got the gift of the gab, haven't you? You could probably talk to the audience.
But
Yeah.
it's like, I want it to feel quite interactive, and I'd quite like it to be the prospect of having like a sofa on stage and someone can come up and have a chat with me for a bit. And
like you're singing in your living room type
yeah,
thing.
and I go, I'm going to have a song now. You can go sit down again.
Oh, I love.
But we'll see.
Hi guys,
This isn't even connected.
Wait, what is it? Oh, guys, it died, but it died at the right time. So this is Life in the Wings. Thank you so much.
I've been George Crawford.
And I've been Charlotte Neal.
And we'll see you
Next week!
Yeah.
Next Sunday. Bye!